Hi, my name is Mrs. Rojas, and I am your child's AP Human Geography teacher. There's a couple things that I would like to go over with you guys about the class. First of all, a little bit about me. I have been teaching at West Ranch for 16 years now. Many of you have other children that I have also taught in this class. Overall, I've been teaching for 21 years. But to be honest, this year, just like everybody, it feels like I'm a first year teacher all over again. One thing that I do like to mention about this class is that I do really feel that it is a family type situation because I have taught so many siblings and cousins. I feel it's a very small, unique setting as a class. Not only that, but we do also get to know a lot about each other as we go through some of our topics, such as culture, urbanization, agriculture. We really do learn a lot about each other's backgrounds and cultures and places that people have traveled. I always encourage students to share whenever they feel comfortable about any kind of experiences that they have had that might make the class even more enjoyable. I would say the most difficult thing about this class this year is not only staying on target for what the students need to learn, but also to include a lot of the really exciting parts of the class, the hands-on experiences that we have working together with partners and in groups, things that are just a little difficult as we are looking at the distance learning platform. But I am trying to keep those things still intact because I know those are what makes the class fun and enjoyable for all of the students. I will specifically be using Google Classroom, as you can see on your screen. This is period 5's site, although all 3 periods look exactly the same. So I just wanted to take a minute to walk through a couple important parts of my Google Classroom site with you, just so that you as a parent know where you can go as a help to your child. What I've told them all is to not even worry about the stream. This is what first pops up when you log in, but just ignore this. It does seem to cause some confusion for students. So always click on classwork. In this topic here, you will see I have some subheadings. General class information, it has the Zoom invitation for them. This was our first unit, all of the assignments that we had in that section. And then this is the unit that we are currently in right now, which we just started, and that's the population unit. Down here in the population unit, if you open up the population homework calendar, I usually use my website for this information, but I decided to make it a little bit easier for them to only have to go to one location to find their work. So opening the the homework calendar, you'll see all of the homework assignments for the unit we're currently in, along with the due dates. As I explained to your children, this is a great way for them to look ahead to see what homework I will be assigning, because all of these homework assignments are reading and taking notes on their own. So they can lay out their work, time management, figure out when is the best time to complete the work so that they get it done in time and that they're not overwhelmed. I did mention to them that unfortunately, because of the pace of our class, with it being an AP course, I cannot alter or slow down the pace because we do have class on Tuesday and then right back on Wednesday. So I mentioned to them, and then their third class is Friday. So I did mention to them that they may want to look ahead and see what the homework is that I would assign on a Tuesday that's due on Wednesday, and they may want to get started on that over the weekend. I also mentioned to them that this unit worked out because it seems that just so happened the way that the days lined up that their Tuesday night assignments don't seem to be as difficult, but I can't promise that that will be happening in the future. So again, I just wanted you to be aware that all of their homework is posted here until September 15th, and their test will be on the 16th of September. So this is there. I have shown them this on the website. And then each day, if you just click on a day, I always post the agenda, what we're doing that day in class, and then what the homework assignment is. So they know even daily as they open up, this is what we did today. When they open everything up daily, they also see the homework. So there's two different locations, but the homework chart allows for them to work ahead if they need to. The other thing that I wanted to mention to you guys as AP parents is that this is a very challenging and rigorous class. I think that a benefit that the kids do have right now through distance learning is that they don't have any extracurricular activities that might be hindering their ability to do their work, which tends to be an issue with my students that take this class, because they're all very involved. ASB, sports, a lot of different extracurricular activities. So they do have the time to be able to, read, take notes. So far, I've been very impressed with their work ethic, with turning things in on time, asking a lot of questions, which I definitely encourage them. I told them the first couple of days, communication is key in this class. If there's anything that they're struggling with, we have a lot of different ways that they can get a message to me. Every day we log in on Zoom, and Zoom does have a chat feature where they can type in a question that would go directly to me without the rest of the class seeing. I also encourage them to unmute themselves if they do have a question that they want to ask in front of the class. And then, of course, they can always email me. I do check my email rather frequently, and you, of course, are also encouraged to email me. One thing I did hesitate to have them use is the chat feature in Google Classroom. Sometimes students will post questions in Google Classroom, and I let them know that I don't see those comments until I open up the activity. So it's really important that if they have a question that needs immediate attention, that they email me, because that's the fastest way for me to get back to them. I always feel, and I always say, that my job as a teacher is not just to teach them the content. I feel that my job, especially as most of them as a freshman and their first AP teacher, that I'm here to teach them the skills that they need to be successful. How to get in a routine, how to know how to take notes, how to read a difficult textbook, the platform of the test. All of those things are an important skill that I take seriously to make sure that my kids know how to do. So please know that I'm keeping all of those things in my mind as I'm planning the lessons as we go, to make sure that they are still going to get the skills that they need to not only be successful in this class, but to be successful in future AP classes that they're going to take. When they are in Zoom, I do require that they keep their camera on, because I do need to see their beautiful faces, know that they're paying attention. Some of them, I see more of their foreheads than I do their faces, so I've been encouraging them to, make sure the camera is on them. But I do want you to know that I do have that as a requirement. If they are having a problem with their webcam, I just tell them, send me a message, put a message in chat and let me know. I'm trying to be as understanding as possible while still, hold to the expectations that, that they are there in class. But I do know that things come up. Like I said, your students have done a great job communicating with me, technical issues that they've had. I'm very understanding. I'm someone that I feel students are comfortable working with, but I just tell them over and over, I have to know. I have to know there's a problem. They have to talk to me. They have to be able to feel comfortable to speak up and say, they're having an issue with something. So I just want to let you guys know that too. If you hear that they are having a problem or they're struggling, please encourage them to reach out to me. And we also do have flex time from about 1:45 to 3:30. Right now, I am taking that by appointment. So if students want to meet with me either individually or in small groups, they just need to send me an email, let me know, and I have no problem setting up a meeting to be able to talk to them over the computer. So that's another option for them if they need some help and they'd rather verbalize it than maybe write an email. Ultimately, I'm extremely excited to have your kids in class. Of course, nothing beats seeing them in person, and I really do hope that we get to that point sooner than later. But I am also trying to, duplicate as much as I possibly can into the distance learning platform and format. Again, if there's anything that you think I need to know about your student, any issues that might arise as the time progresses, please don't hesitate to let me know. Thank you, and I'm really looking forward to a great year.